Hi everyone, this is Neel Raithatha, consultant audiologist and director of Earwax. Thank you for joining me in my latest video using the WAXscope. And here we have a patient who attended with a fully blocked right ear, and you can see by the colour of this wax, it has been there for a while. I'm just using our medium-sized specular, which is a size 2. And I'm going to commence by trying to lift this off the floor of the ear canal and also the back wall near the entrance, just past the first bend. You can see the patient's got a few hairs there that have managed to enter the specular. So I think when I come out the next time, I'll move those out the way. In the end, I use a combination of microsuction, which is what we're performing currently, and also the right angled ear hook to remove this. And so that's when I've just instilled some medical grade olive oil spray to help soften the surface of the wax, and also to help loosen it off the canal walls so I can get a better suction grip. Now guys, got a couple of things to update you about. Now, first of all, I may be appearing on national TV. We shall see. I will give you some more information, but it's in relation to the current shortage of NHS provision of earwax removal, and also the current status of earwax removal in the UK. Many of you know that earwax removal is not regulated in the UK, and as a result, there's many unsuitably qualified people, including members of the public, who are attending 1 or 2 day courses to perform earwax removal. Now, my part in the story probably not going to be a massive part, but I will keep you updated. Secondly, I'm also pleased to announce that Earwax are expanding our range of removing earwax. So currently, I train professionals using the WAXscope, which is what you're seeing at the moment, and also the iClearScope endoscope. But for many years now, a lot of specialists have contacted Earwax asking whether we can also provide training using head loops. Now, I don't personally use head loops, so I've been reluctant to provide any training as a result, because I think if you're going to be training other professionals in a particular technique or visualization method, you must be experienced and using it on a day-to-day basis yourself. So I've kind of opted against that. And reasons why specialists are contacting Earwax, many have already purchased head loops from elsewhere, but they weren't really satisfied with the training and want myself, ideally, to provide that training. Secondly, a lot of specialists need to attend what we call career professional development courses to prove that you're always continuing to build on your clinical skills. And they wish for that to be done on with head loops. A lot of specialists that we've trained in the past who have used head loops have never really received training using manual instruments as well. So a lot of the specialists would like us to do that too. So I've teamed up with a colleague and a friend of mine. Her name's Sita, and she owns a private earwax removal service and hearing aid service in Ilford in Essex, and she's been performing earwax removal for the best part of 8 years. She's extremely highly qualified. She has a BSc in audiology and also a master's in clinical neurosensory science as well. And yeah, she's been using head loops for most of her career. She's recently also got trained using the WAXscope. And I felt it's best that Sita provides this training because she's far more skilled and experienced using head loops than myself. And she's also treated family members of mine in the past who have been really, really pleased. So it will be under the Earwax umbrella. So I will be supporting the training, although not leading it, because I think that's best left alone for Sita. So if you are an earwax removal specialist and you're interested in head loops training, please do email info@clearwax.co.uk. Another reason why we're also providing training in head loops is that in terms of the initial startup cost So if you're a specialist who's just starting up a business, head loops are considered to be less expensive, depending upon which ones you get, especially in comparison to an ENT operating microscope, but also the iClearScope, endoscope, and the WAXscope. So a lot of specialists, when they contact us, they wish to get trained using the endoscope and WAXscope, but once they've generated some revenue with head loops, I will also in future be, because the idea is that ClearWax is a one-stop shop. We provide all methods of training. Now, again, I'm not the biggest fan of ear irrigation, as many of you know, but it is a treatment that many specialists provide, and also it's included in the NICE guidelines. So again, I won't be providing that training directly myself, but I'll be in the future teaming up with someone who's really proficient using that method. And also providing training using an ENT operating microscope. Now, I have got an ENT operating microscope myself, but again, I'm so used to using the endoscope and WAXscope. And I do have a colleague who may be interested in providing that. It's my colleague, Mr Darish Rajali, ENT consultant, who initially with myself formed ClearWax alongside another colleague, Kaz Shiraz. I don't want to miss out his name. So yeah, exciting times. So we will be launching the first date in due course. Now, I'll just go back to the procedure. So I was using microsuction. I managed to get a bit of wax out, but there was a gap that emerged at the roof of the ear canal. So I glided the right-angled ear hook above and beyond, and then slowly extracted this. So this piece separated from that initial plug. So I've just gone back to microsuction to remove this. So I'm just giving it a little wriggle. The entrance was slightly narrow. So I'm going to now re-enter, and you're going to visualize the eardrum. There we are. So it looks healthy enough. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Do take care, keep well, and speak soon. Bye.